Hey everyone. Hello, Pisces. Sorry. Pisces, we are going to go ahead and jump into your reading for this new moon in Scorpio that is coming up, your fellow water sign. This is for Pisces, sun, moon, and rising placements. Please check your moon and or rising placements for deeper resonance. Take what resonates, leave what does not. I am reading for both sidereal and Western astrological charts. Okay. We are going to roll a dice for you guys, Pisces, and then we're going to pull a little pebble with a symbol on it, or a little button with a symbol on it towards the end of your reading. Okay. So let's go ahead and see, Pisces, sun, moon, and rising signs, what this new moon in Scorpio is bringing to you guys within this month of October, moving into November of this year. Okay, let's go ahead and see for Pisces. Okay, what energy does Pisces need to focus on, and what is their overall energy from this new moon in Scorpio for the month of October into November? Okay, so we have the campfire. Okay, so we're just kind of camping out, kind of hanging out, right? Very warm energy, okay? I like seeing that. That's nice. That's nice. Some of you guys may have just been kind of wanting to nap. Maybe you've just been wanting to sit in front of a bonfire, in front of a campfire, in front of your fireplace. Some of you guys just really want like to spend time around a stove, maybe baking bread, making soup, making any type of food, pancakes, coffee, tea, you know, enjoying just warmth, the warm things in life, literally and symbolically, right? Warm relationships, right? Big hugs, long hugs, holding someone's hand and feeling the warmth on their hand, enjoying a nice meal with your loved ones, your family, your friends, your significant other, with your pet, maybe like cuddling with your pets, cuddling with your babies, your children if you have any, your nieces, your nephews, your grandchildren, right? Could be that you're also just wanting to cuddle up with a blanket. Okay, maybe you have a camping trip that's coming up in between October and November, within that time frame. And sitting in front of the TV, maybe scrolling on your phone, like that's not necessarily a bad thing, you know, just really enjoying those moments under this new moon in Scorpio, and really embracing the opportunity to just be warm and cozy. That's what I'm getting from the dice so far. So we're going to go ahead and pull some cards that are associated with that dice. It's a beautiful deck. It's called the Outdoors Oracle. If there are those of you ever interested in the cards that I use. Some of them were given to me, and some of them I purchased myself. But I feel like I need to get back into putting in the description box below where to find the cards that I have for those of you who are interested. I might start doing that again. I haven't done that in years, actually. All right, Pisces. So far, the energy feels nice. It feels nice for this new moon in Scorpio. I know that sometimes Scorpio moons can feel very daunting, very dodgy, very mysterious, and, you know, a little bit, just a little bit intimidating sometimes. But I feel like for you, Pisces, since you guys are already like in like a water element, I get the sense that the Scorpio new moon may not feel as daunting for you as it might for other people. I don't know. I'm also getting that some of you guys, Pisces, maybe you are waiting for something or someone. I don't know. You're waiting on some results. You're waiting to get some answers, okay? You're just kind of hanging out, camping out, just kind of hoping for something to occur. Waiting to see something, or someone, right? You're very devoted to this time of waiting. Ancestors of light, messengers of light. Ooh. I don't know. We'll see if that comes out again. Okay, so you received card 35, the Fly Fisher. And it says fostering a tenacious dedication. So yes, like I was saying, you guys are dedicated to something. Maybe you're going to a concert and you guys are kind of camping out. Maybe there's some type of big event where you guys are camping out outside for whatever reason. But whatever, I mean, that's just literally, but I would say symbolically or figuratively, as far as you camping out, I think I'm seeing that there's something that you are really dedicating yourself to, or you have dedicated yourself to, and you just kind of, you're just waiting for the results to come through. You're waiting to see, okay, is this, am I gonna get rewarded for this? Am I gonna see better change? Am I gonna see my flowers coming in? Am I gonna see my blessings rolling in? Some of you guys, Pisces, you love plants. Others of you, you may have a plant-based diet, or you did for a while if it's not in the, something that you're fostering, presently. I'm also getting others of you, you went to school to learn something, to gain experience and expertise in a certain study or a certain field. However, because you have the biologist, and it says implementing a responsible study. So you guys have put in a lot of work to something. You guys have gained a lot of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. I feel like a lot of academic knowledge for some of you. But at the same time, what you've studied for so long, what you have put in so much work and effort towards, it's actually become an affliction. It's actually become poisonous, because it says poisoned. I don't know. Maybe there's a field that you were studying in and maybe you got a job in it. Some of you guys are really good at what you do, but you were able to kind of, create a career surrounding this in some way, but it's kind of just become an affliction now. It's like you feel so blocked, but you're still dedicated to it, right? It's like I'm not really getting, you feel that you're not really getting the recognition that you deserve for the amount of work that you've put in and the amount of knowledge that you have. This can also be in a relationship too, where maybe you have grown and you've gained a lot of knowledge and wisdom about like how to improve yourself or a relationship, but maybe the relationship that you're in currently is actually not benefiting you. But I'm getting a strong sense that this has a lot to do, for some of you, a lot to do with finances. It has a lot to do with a job or a career path. Bottom of the deck, you have first aid kit. So ensuring, it says, ensuring a resilient tools readiness. So it's like you're kind of needing to bandage yourself up, Pisces. You've been hurt. And you may be surrounded by people who are prone to causing a lot of damage to your heart space, to your body. So Pisces, you may be very sensitive to energy. Obviously, that's what, like, I feel like Pisces energy is very empathic, very creative, therefore very sensitive to the outside world and what it tends to put out, okay, energetically. This is very important. This message of advice that I can give to you from my ancestors and from these cards, Pisces, for the new moon in Scorpio is, don't get too carried away with the process. You've done your job. You've studied, right? You've done the work, emotional work, mental work, whatever. Maybe you've gone to therapy, maybe you've gotten medication, whatever. You have done the work to grow. And if you're looking outside of yourself at the things that you've worked so hard for and you start to blame yourself, like, oh, I'm not good enough, or it's me, I didn't do this right, I didn't do that right. You're poisoning yourself with your own cursed tongue. Those are curses that you're telling yourself. You've done good work, Pisces. Don't hurt yourself even further. Don't hurt your emotional body, your mental body, because eventually it's going to take effect on your physical body. You've done the work. Maybe it's time to actually look at certain people in your life, certain environments in your life, and start to point the finger at that and say, I think it's time for me to walk away from this. Doesn't matter how you walk away from it. But if there is someone in your life who is blocking you and trying to keep you stuck, walk away from them. Be cautious of the people that you invite into your life, Pisces. This first aid kit is showing me that you need to have like first aid kits, so to speak, in your life. You need to have foods that you can eat that's going to make you feel better. Healthy foods that are going to make your body feel better. Make sure that you have your vitamins, your medications. Make sure that you have the people in your life who are going to help you patch yourself up and make you feel better when you've gone through a tough time. Not people who are going to cause the affliction. Look closely at the people in your life, Pisces. I don't care who they are, friends, family, romantic partners, or a job. It is causing you more affliction, and I have a feeling that you guys know this. What can you do during this Scorpio new moon to patch yourself up, to heal, not just patch yourself up, but to put a balm on your, or a salve on your wounds so that they can heal? But if you're constantly opening those wounds up because you constantly go back to what is cursing you, go back to what is poisoning you, those wounds will just get worse. Your condition will only get worse. So yes, you have done the work. You have gained more knowledge. You have matured. But why are you suffering? If you've done the work, why are you suffering? Unnecessarily. Why are you putting yourself into a predicament where you need to suffer? Some of you guys, this could be your own family that you need to leave behind. You need to make a plan to leave your family behind. I'm not saying ignore them or not speak to them ever again. Maybe go no contact. But some of you guys just need to move away, far away from your family. where the only way that they can contact you or to even get to you in person is by taking a plane, right? Some of you guys may need to go some, you guys may, under the Scorpio new moon, you may have the idea, you know what, I want to move to this state, or I want to move to this country, whatever. Move to another city. Do you need to tell anybody about where you're going? No. Only the people that are closest to you who actually care about you and who actually want to see you happy. Yeah, you can tell them if you want. But this is a time, Scorpio, Pisces, where you need to study something. Some of you guys need to go take classes to learn something different so you can get a better job. Take that time, take those months, take a couple months out and just pay for that class and get your certification. Go back to school if you have to, right? If you're able to. So you received the third house. Interesting. You received the third house. Look at your third house, you guys. What is in your third house? Look at your third house, Pisces, if you know what time you were born. Make the right connections. Talk to the right people. Maybe there are people that you haven't talked to in a long time, and maybe you need their advice. Maybe they can help you financially, or say, hey, I know somebody who needs an employee, who needs an extra helping hand where you can make extra money. I don't know. Or maybe there's somebody who knows somebody where you can move in, and they can help you move. You have in Cancer. Very interesting. So if you have a third house in Cancer, check it out. Okay. But just check your third house. If you have Cancer in your chart anywhere, that Cancerian energy, that's moon energy. Okay. Your intuition, your emotions, anything that is underneath, like within your body, that is connected to the spirit realm and the dream realm, they are telling you something. Now, you may have somebody in your life who is very psychic, or they have deep intuition, or they have dreams or visions. They may have had a vision about you. Ask. Okay, maybe they've already told you, I don't know, but maybe this is you having these dreams about your circumstances and what's really going on with you. Maybe you're getting warning signs, I don't know. There goes resources again, because there was another card. It was a second house, but then you have Taurus, which is like resources to maintain, the practicality of, resulting from the productivity of. So Pisces, you're going to need to get on board with being productive, but in a different way. Maybe you've been more productive in working towards something that's never going to get better. Okay. And you already know that. There may be some relationships as well mixed in that you are still trying to work towards. You're still trying to get them to understand and to feel and to, reciprocate and blah, blah, blah. No, those also need to be cut off, right? Save yourself the stress, save yourself the strain. Okay. Sorry guys, my fiance is on the phone. He is a Sagittarius, so he's loud, especially when he's on the phone. So anyway, protect your energy, Pisces. You know what your intuition is telling you. You better follow it. Okay. There's somebody that has history of having certain tendencies in your life that you may not be aware of, and you need to make sure that you are aware of that. Okay. You may have somebody at work who has a certain history that you don't know about. Maybe it's a boss. Maybe you do know about it. You need to, exit, create an exit plan. You need to scram. I'm telling you, whatever this is, it's hurting you, Pisces. Now, others of you, I'm trying to see. Okay, my ancestors are like, no, just stick to where you are. For those of you who are not really resonating with this, then Maybe you need to check again, check your you need to check your moon, your moon and rising sign. But if you're not resonating with that, maybe check your sun sign. Okay, but make sure you check all of your placements in those big three. Okay. Um, I just get the sense that some of you guys, there's something going on in your bodies that you guys may not know about. And it's really unfortunate, but you are meant to learn something from that. Okay. Something, maybe some type of infection that you guys have had before, a stomach infection. Maybe you got diagnosed with something, and it's not to tear you down. It's to teach you something and help you, like, look at the, if you, those of you who have illnesses, don't just look at the illness for the physical illness and based on what listen to your doctor for sure. Listen to your physician, but also make sure that you're also connecting with the spiritual aspects and your emotional aspects of how and when that illness got there. And if it's genetics, there's something within your family line that needs to be cleansed. You can only cleanse it from within yourself. You cannot help your other family members, right? With that, they have to be able to cleanse themselves of whatever energies that have kind of kept this illness or this plague within your family. So I'm just getting that there is something that runs in your family for some of you Pisces when it comes to an illness. And maybe there are those of you that really pay attention to that and you're trying to figure out, how can I kind of, you know, heal that within myself and not pass it down to somebody else. Okay. And if it's you and a significant other and you guys want to have children, maybe there's something that you guys need to really address before you have children. So that way you understand how to heal whatever ailments you may have passed down to you will pass down to your child. That's a lot to think about, but I feel like Pisces, you guys get it. Okay. Yeah. Maybe there are those of you, maybe you have a job or a career path that just like, you just know that it's just not working out because maybe you're just going about it the wrong way. Okay. Maybe the company that you're working for, maybe you thought it was going to be a dream job or you thought it was going to move someplace dreamy and it was going to be great, but then it didn't. The card that came out for you is it's okay to let go. Sorry, it's backwards, but it's okay to let go, Pisces. Whatever this is. Ground yourself. Okay. Stop waiting around for this to get better. I'm just going to be real with you. Stop waiting around for something to get better. Some of you guys, this costly affliction is your family. Some of you guys, this costly affliction is a religion or a spiritual belief. Some of you guys, it's your career path, how you make money. It can be a significant other or a romantic partnership. Okay. I feel like this, you know, a lot of the time may resonate more with Pisces sun signs and Pisces rising signs. I'm not sure about the moon signs. It could, but definitely check your third house, okay? Or check and see for those of you, if you feel like you have a lot of Cancer in your chart or any Cancer placements, check your chart out and understand what that means for you, okay? So let's go ahead and pull a couple tarot cards. We'll just pull 3, and then we'll pull a little pebble or button for your overall advice and energy for this new moon phase, okay, in Scorpio. But I want you guys to protect yourself, Pisces. I cannot stress that enough during this Scorpio new moon. Please protect yourselves. Please make sure that you're creating security and safety around you. And if that means that you kind of have to go on vacation or kind of stay at a friend's house or stay at another family member's house that actually wants to keep you safe from somebody or from a certain environment, do so. I know that sounds really dramatic, but some of you guys may need to just get away because you may have a lot of energy vampires surrounding you right now. Okay, you're very sensitive to that right now, okay? You have people that are pulling you in one direction and another, and I don't think that you can really handle that for too long without giving yourself a break. Okay. Sorry, there's a card that wanted to show itself. Yeah, Nine of Cups. You need to get your happiness back, Pisces. You need to get your happiness back. Okay. You need to get your lust for life back. Okay. So some of you guys, you may have a Leo in your life that can help you. You need to ground yourself with the Princess of Discs. You need to ground yourselves. Go back to school. You know, go educate yourself so that you can set yourself up for success for a new career path or a new job if you're able to do that. Okay. So wherever you are, you feel stuck, and it's just, you know, some of you guys, maybe there's a Taurus that can also help you. Okay. And maybe you have Taurus, a lot of Taurus in your chart, but to connect with Taurus energy, look up what Taurus energy is for you, or just for anybody, and connect with it, right? Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's like some type of tower moment. Like you've been stuck, Pisces, kind of dragging your feet a little bit because of all these energies that are just plaguing you. I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope that things get better. But yeah, you guys have been feeling a little sick lately, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and maybe physically. Okay, let's pull a button for you guys. Okay, yeah. You have the snake. Ooh, you have the snake twice. You have the snake twice. Sorry, there was one of them that fell. Give me 1 second. You have go team. So Pisces, I just get the sense that you have I love you, which is a love letter. So some of you Pisces, maybe you're going to get a love letter from somebody or a text from somebody saying that they love you. Maybe it's a friend. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be a friend. It could be a family member. Or maybe you need to send a love, you know, text message or email to somebody and be like, hey, I really care about you. I love you. Maybe there's some people that need to know that you're thinking about them. But you have the snake twice. You guys may have two people in your life or two situations where there are snakes, people who are trying to keep you stuck and you don't even know it. And then we have go team again. So, excuse me. Go team. If it's a team that's actually there to work with you and to boost you up as much as you boost them up. But if it's more go team, where there's only like people in it for themselves, it's not really going to work out. So there's a team of people in your life, Pisces, that actually have your back. It may not be a big team, but they have your back. Okay? Tell people you love them. And if there are people telling you that they love you, talk to them. But you got somebody or some people with these snakes who have a lot of things to say that sound like you're the one with the problem, but it's actually them. And that might be shown to you in ways that, you know, may not be as nice during the Scorpio moon, okay? So stay cozy, take care of yourself, protect your energy, okay? It's going to be okay. It will pass. Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, Pisces.